The final day of fall. Winter officially begins tomorrow evening, and boy, do things go downhill quickly Thursday night into Friday morning. We've got an update on the storm system that looms, the Arctic air that's going to come blasting into central Indiana. Fortunately, we're not going to be calling off Christmas, but it's getting to where you need to be is still the big problem here. And the thinking has been we want you to leave early, especially if you're headed west, because the storm system will sweep across the central plains and right into central Indiana, leaving us with some very, very challenging weather, to say the least, come early Friday morning. Beautiful day. We promised last week that we would see some 40-degree days here, and look, the sun is out at Conner Prairie. It's a pretty afternoon, 42 degrees. At Fort Harrison State Park, the live look in there, temperature is at 41 degrees, and again, the cameras are being a little fickle there because I'm trying to pull that into my machine, but it is a nice afternoon. The radar is quiet, and look at some of the numbers today. A 46 in Shelbyville and 47 degrees in Bloomington. All of the numbers are up a good dozen degrees from 24 hours ago, so we're not even really calculating a wind chill because the winds are quite light. But this again is the calm before the storm system. We still have another day and a half to 2 days, almost full, of really no frozen precipitation coming our way. Things are going to go again downhill Thursday night. Wind chill again, not a big deal. Winds are fairly light, but these colors are the cold colors, and you can see what's happening across the upper Midwest. This Arctic air is starting to funnel south, so high pressure is in control for now, but the storm system is going to gather in the days ahead, and when it comes out of the southwestern U.S., it'll roar right through the Ohio Valley. So as promised, the winter storm watches have been expanded. They now blanket the entire state of Indiana with the exception of southeastern Indiana. Those folks at the Weather Service office out of, say, Cincinnati or Wilmington will make that decision in the days ahead. But when I expand this view, you're going to see a lot of states are impacted by the storm. This thing is massive again, and we pointed to the wind chill advisories that were out into Texas. Look at this. They've even extended this because there's a lot of components going on here. Yeah, you got a winter storm, you've got a lot of snow, you've got gusty winds that could create blizzard conditions, but the Arctic air is going to be far enough reaching that even wind chill advisories are out into Atlanta. Wind chill temperatures are already sub-zero across the upper Midwest. Look at these nasty numbers, as much as 30 to 40 degrees below zero. Folks, that kind of cold wind chill is coming our way. It will feel as if it's 30 degrees below zero by the time we get out Friday afternoon and Friday evening. But before we get there, things are quiet. We may look at fair to partly cloudy skies through the day on Wednesday. But you can see the snow beginning to assemble here by Wednesday night. That's why if you are traveling west, we want you to be in place. Now tonight, this is the Winter Storm Severity Index, a product that the National Weather Service began to use about 2 winters ago. And this is very, very impactful. Again, the impact of the wintry weather is across the upper Midwest. That's tonight. This is the impact of the wintry weather between noon and Thursday. So if you were planning to get to Kansas City or Wichita, Omaha, Minneapolis, you want to be there by the time you get into Wednesday night, Thursday. And then all of that shifts east. And therefore, from noon Thursday through Friday, central Indiana, much of Illinois, and more of Missouri and Wisconsin are still being impacted. Depending in the direction you're going, we again are strongly not recommending you want to travel here Friday morning because the winter storm, it will be raging, the temperatures will have dropped, the snow will be falling. Storm is still on a path to take this hook and drive itself northbound. Still some question as to exactly where that storm track will lie, but we do feel that the best probability of a 4-inch or plus snowfall is over the northern half of the state. My feeling is still that area-wide 6-inch snow is attainable, and it may come down very heavily when we make the transition over to snow. This is a change. The timing on the switchover is a little earlier now after sunset on Thursday, and we do expect the heaviest snowfall totals to run just to the north and west of that exact storm track. I feel that most of central Indiana and north central Indiana is in line for heavy accumulation, meaning 6 inches, possibly more. The heaviest may be in southwest lower Michigan. We're going to narrow down those numbers, but again, I still feel that a half a foot of snow almost area-wide is very attainable, and then there may be higher totals on top of that, and then you throw in the gusty winds, and it's going to be, once again, blizzard-like conditions here early on Friday. But tonight, fair skies. It'll be chilly. Boy, the biggest thing we have to contend with tonight is a heavy frost with a low of 21. We're back to around 40 as winter officially begins tomorrow evening. A seasonal feel here, but the temperatures are set to dive again. We could have as much as a 40-degree drop in a matter of hours starting late Thursday, switching rain over to a brief period of frozen, perhaps ice or sleet, then to heavy wet snow that accumulates very rapidly overnight into early Friday morning. Wind gusts to 45, 50 miles per hour possible. Bitter cold continues. The snow begins to taper down by Friday afternoon and evening, but lingers with snow showers into Saturday. Bitter cold temperatures, but Christmas Day looks to be dry and frigid with a high of 13.